Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English with Ease. I'm Megan, and I am absolutely thrilled you decided to join me today. If you're here right now, it tells me something incredible about you. It tells me you're committed to your English journey. It tells me you're ready to put in the work. And most importantly, it tells me you believe in yourself enough to keep showing up. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most powerful techniques for developing natural English speaking skills. We're talking about shadowing practice, and I promise you, this method will transform the way you approach English learning. But before we jump in, let me ask you something. Have you ever listened to a native English speaker and thought, wow, they sound so smooth, so natural, so effortless? Have you ever wondered how you can develop that same rhythm, that same flow, that same confidence when you speak? The answer is right here in this video. Shadowing isn't just another learning technique. It's a complete game changer. It trains your mouth, your ears, your brain, and your confidence all at the same time. When you shadow properly, you're not just memorizing words or phrases. You're actually rewiring your brain to think in English patterns. You're teaching your voice to move like a native speaker moves. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Megan, I've tried so many different methods before. I've studied grammar rules. I've memorized vocabulary lists. I've watched countless videos. But I still feel stuck when I try to speak naturally. I still translate in my head. I still feel nervous and uncertain. I hear you, and I completely understand that frustration. But here's what makes shadowing different from everything else you've tried. When you shadow, you're not analyzing or translating. You're flowing. You're moving with the language instead of fighting against it. You're building muscle memory in your mouth and creating neural pathways in your brain. Think of it this way. When a musician learns a new song, they don't just read the notes on paper. They listen to the melody over and over. They feel the rhythm. They let their fingers learn the movements. That's exactly what we're doing with shadowing, except we're training your voice to dance with English. In today's session, we're going to practice with real, natural English sentences. I'll speak each sentence slowly and clearly, giving you time to really hear every sound, every rhythm, every pause. Then you'll have a moment to repeat it back, matching my pace, my tone, my natural flow. But here's the secret that most people miss about shadowing. It's not about being perfect. It's about being brave enough to try. It's about letting your voice explore new sounds without judgment. Every time you repeat a sentence, you're building strength. Every time you practice, you're creating new habits. I want you to find a comfortable place where you can speak. Are you ready to begin? Let's begin. Good morning. How are you feeling today? Good morning. How are you feeling today? I slept really well last night and feel refreshed. I slept really well last night and feel refreshed. The weather looks beautiful this morning. The weather looks beautiful this morning. I'm planning to go for a walk after breakfast. I'm planning to go for a walk after breakfast. Would you like to join me for some coffee? Would you like to join me for some coffee? I prefer tea in the morning instead of coffee. I prefer tea in the morning instead of coffee. My favorite time of day is early morning. My favorite time of day is early morning. The sunrise always makes me feel peaceful. The sunrise always makes me feel peaceful. I enjoy listening to the birds singing outside. I enjoy listening to the birds singing outside. Today feels like it's going to be wonderful. Today feels like it's going to be wonderful. Let me check my schedule for this afternoon. Let me check my schedule for this afternoon. I have a meeting at 2:30 today. I have a meeting at 2:30 today. Can you remind me to call my friend later? Can you remind me to call my friend later? I forgot to buy milk at the store yesterday. I forgot to buy milk at the store yesterday. The grocery store closes at 9 o'clock tonight. The grocery store closes at 9 o'clock tonight. I need to pick up some fresh vegetables. I need to pick up some fresh vegetables. Cooking dinner always helps me relax after work. Cooking dinner always helps me relax after work. What time should we meet for lunch tomorrow? What time should we meet for lunch tomorrow? I'm looking forward to trying that new restaurant. I'm looking forward to trying that new restaurant. The food there smells absolutely delicious every time. The food there smells absolutely delicious every time. Excellent work so far. You're doing exactly what you need to do to improve your English naturally. Notice how each sentence has its own rhythm, its own melody. When you shadow like this, you're not just learning words. You're learning the music of English. Now, let's practice some slightly longer sentences that will challenge your rhythm and flow. I usually wake up around 6:30 every morning. I usually wake up around 6:30 every morning. After I brush my teeth, I like to drink water. After I brush my teeth, I like to drink water. Sometimes I read the news while eating breakfast. Sometimes I read the news while eating breakfast. The commute to work takes about 25 minutes. The commute to work takes about 25 minutes. I prefer taking the train instead of driving. I prefer taking the train instead of driving. During my lunch break, I often walk around the park. During my lunch break, I often walk around the park. In the evening, I enjoy watching movies or reading books. In the evening, I enjoy watching movies or reading books. Weekends are perfect for spending time with family and friends. Weekends are perfect for spending time with family and friends. I love exploring new places and trying different activities. I love exploring new places and trying different activities. Learning new things always makes me feel excited and motivated. Learning new things always makes me feel excited and motivated. Beautiful. Can you feel how your voice is starting to flow more naturally? This is exactly what shadowing does. It teaches your mouth to move in English patterns. It trains your ear to hear the natural rhythm of the language. Excuse me, could you help me with something? Excuse me, could you help me with something? I'm sorry, I didn't catch what you said. I'm sorry, I didn't catch what you said. Could you please repeat that more slowly? Could you please repeat that more slowly? That's a really interesting point you made. That's a really interesting point you made. I completely agree with your opinion on this. I completely agree with your opinion on this. Let me think about that for a moment. Let me think about that for a moment. That sounds like a fantastic idea to me. That sounds like a fantastic idea to me. I appreciate you taking the time to explain. I appreciate you taking the time to explain. Would it be possible to reschedule our appointment? Would it be possible to reschedule our appointment? I'm really sorry for the inconvenience this causes. I'm really sorry for the inconvenience this causes. Perfect. You're building real conversational confidence with every sentence you practice. Remember, this isn't about perfection. This is about progress. Every time you speak, every time you try, every time you push yourself just a little bit further, you're becoming a stronger English speaker. I'm feeling really excited about this opportunity. I'm feeling really excited about this opportunity. This news makes me incredibly happy and grateful. This news makes me incredibly happy and grateful. I'm a bit nervous about my presentation tomorrow. I'm a bit nervous about my presentation tomorrow. That movie was absolutely amazing and inspiring. That movie was absolutely amazing and inspiring. I feel so proud of what I accomplished today. I feel so proud of what I accomplished today. Sometimes I get overwhelmed when things get busy. Sometimes I get overwhelmed when things get busy. I'm disappointed that the event was canceled. I'm disappointed that the event was canceled. Your kindness really touched my heart deeply. Your kindness really touched my heart deeply. I feel confident about my decision to move forward. I feel confident about my decision to move forward. This music always makes me feel calm and peaceful. This music always makes me feel calm and peaceful. Wonderful progress. Can you hear how your voice is becoming more expressive? When you practice emotions in English, you're not just learning vocabulary. You're learning how to be yourself in another language. You're building the confidence to share your real feelings with others. How much does this item cost in total? How much does this item cost in total? Do you accept credit cards or cash only? Do you accept credit cards or cash only? I'm looking for something in a medium size. I'm looking for something in a medium size. Could you show me where the bathroom is located? Could you show me where the bathroom is located? What time does the next bus arrive here? What time does the next bus arrive here? I'd like to make a reservation for tonight. I'd like to make a reservation for tonight. Is there Wi-Fi available in this area? Is there Wi-Fi available in this area? The service here has been absolutely excellent today. The service here has been absolutely excellent today. I need directions to the nearest train station. I need directions to the nearest train station. Thank you so much for all your help. Thank you so much for all your help. Excellent work. You're mastering the practical language you need for real-world situations. This is exactly how confidence builds. One sentence at a time, one conversation at a time, one successful interaction at a time. First of all, let me explain the situation clearly. First of all, let me explain the situation clearly. In addition to that, we should consider other options. In addition to that, we should consider other options. On the other hand, there might be some disadvantages. On the other hand, there might be some disadvantages. As a result, we need to change our approach. As a result, we need to change our approach. However, I think there's another way to solve this. However, I think there's another way to solve this. Furthermore, this solution could save us time and money. Furthermore, this solution could save us time and money. Nevertheless, we should be careful about moving too quickly. Nevertheless, we should be careful about moving too quickly. In conclusion, I believe this is the right decision. In conclusion, I believe this is the right decision. Meanwhile, we can start preparing the necessary documents. Meanwhile, we can start preparing the necessary documents. Ultimately, the choice depends on what works best for everyone. Ultimately, the choice depends on what works best for everyone. Fantastic progress. These connecting phrases are like bridges in your English. They help your ideas flow together smoothly and naturally. When you use them correctly, people can follow your thoughts easily, and your communication becomes incredibly effective. You're doing an amazing job with your English practice. You're doing an amazing job with your English practice. Keep going. You're making incredible progress every day. Keep going. You're making incredible progress every day. I believe in your ability to achieve your goals. I believe in your ability to achieve your goals. Don't give up. Success is closer than you think. Don't give up. Success is closer than you think. Every mistake you make is actually a learning opportunity. Every mistake you make is actually a learning opportunity. Your hard work and dedication will definitely pay off. Your hard work and dedication will definitely pay off. You have everything you need to succeed in life. You have everything you need to succeed in life. Trust the process and enjoy your learning journey. Trust the process and enjoy your learning journey. Your English is improving more than you realize right now. Your English is improving more than you realize right now. I am so proud of how committed you are to growing. I am so proud of how committed you are to growing. Incredible work today. What I want you to understand is that every single sentence you just practiced is building something powerful inside your brain. You're creating new neural pathways. You're training your mouth muscles. You're developing the confidence that comes from hearing your own voice speak English naturally and smoothly. You did it. You showed up today and practiced with intention and dedication. That's what separates successful English learners from everyone else. Remember, fluency isn't built in a day, but every single sentence you shadowed today moved you closer to your goals. Keep practicing, keep believing in yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.